In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes.
Is getting tattoos sinful? I ran a poll on this channel a couple of weeks ago. There was a fairly good response. 46% of the people responding said that it was sinful, 16% said that it was not sinful, and 37% said that it depends or it isn't clear. Earlier on this playlist about modesty, I said that nothing says, "look at me," like turning your body into a walking billboard by getting a tattoo. But we should look at this issue more closely. As we noted earlier on the playlist, St. Cyprian wrote, "I hold that not only virgins and widows, but also wives and all women without exception should be admonished that no way should they deface God's work and fabric, the clay that he has fashioned, with the aid of yellow pigments, black powders, or rouge, or by applying dye that alters the natural features." St. Cyprian was condemning cosmetics. However, the logic would also seem to apply to most tattoos. St. Thomas Aquinas added, "Cyprian is speaking of women painting themselves. This is a kind of falsification which cannot be devoid of sin." Let's hear what Father Albir of the Fatima Center has to say about it.
Tattoos are a sort of mutilation of your body, and so it's a sin to have your body tattooed. We don't have an absolute right over our bodies. That's one of modern errors. Our bodies are given to us by God, and we can't do with them as we please, and we can't mutilate them. And tattoos are a sort of mutilation. So any tattoo is a sin. And if you put a Saint Benedict medal on your body by a tattoo, that would even be a sort of sacrilege on top of it. So, and it therefore certainly could not be blessed.
It seems that permanently altering your skin with an artificial image would be a violation of natural law. However, please note that St. Thomas also tells us that local customs should be considered in determining what is immodest. Lack of moderation occurs in two ways. First, in comparison with the customs of those among whom one lives. And St. Thomas cites St. Augustine. Those offenses which are contrary to the customs of men are to be avoided according to the customs generally prevailing, so that a thing agreed upon and confirmed by custom or law of any city or nation may not be violated at the lawless pleasure of any, whether citizen or foreigner, for any part which harmonizeth not with its whole is offensive. St. Augustine is talking about what might be immodest, but the inverse may be true here, and there may be exceptions to immodesty based upon local customs. Let's look at a couple of these. The sailor's habit of marking his skin with tattoos is said to be a modern and somewhat distorted expression of an old Catholic custom. It is said to date back to the 11th century or even earlier, when a Christian mariner tattooed a crucifix upon his forearm to ensure a Christian burial for his body in case it was washed ashore off the coasts of a Christian land. Also, when Bosnia and Herzegovina were occupied by the Muslim Ottoman Empire, Catholics identified one another by tattoos of the crucifix. Usually they were on the back of the hand, though sometimes women had them above the breast. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back again within a week with another one. But in the meantime, please check out my Facebook page and my Twitter page. Every day I post additional content that you won't find on this YouTube channel. And also, please pray for the church.